Hey guys, how are you today? I am going to be doing my nails. I've personally never thought to do my nails on camera because personally I think it's kind of boring. Unless it's like, dip powder or acrylic. No, I don't have any of that stuff. Just normal nail polish. Which, I mean, this is a cool color. Like, it's a really fun color. So I did my nails 2 weeks ago with my mom at the nail salon, and the color that I chose was really great, but it just started cracking and falling apart, so I took it all off, and now I have blank nails, and I cut them and everything, and I grinded them down, so that's done. So I have a plate here because my mom doesn't like me doing my nails at the table. But my bathroom has terrible lighting. So I thought I would just do it down here in my kitchen. Well, not my kitchen, but you know what I mean. My parents' kitchen. And then I have some other fun stuff lined up for you guys. So, this color is called Fandom. And this color is called, Racing Rose. And then my other new one that I got is called, Passionate Rose as well. So, Passionate Rose is a dual chrome, and I'm guessing it's going to be just glitter. It could totally be just another nail color, but if it's just one that you put on to go over another nail color, then that's what this is for. But if it's just a color on its own, then I will just be putting this on my nails. To explain what dual chrome is that it's when you look at it and it's one color. So like this is pink, and then you look at it in a different lighting, or just a different lighting really, and it's another color. So this one is pink and orange. You can kind of see it right there. See how it's shifting back and forth between pink and orange. So I thought it was a really pretty color. So that's what we're going to do today. And then I have my markers from last week's video that I never showed you guys, and I never swatched them. So I'm going to swatch them. And then I also have my notepad off to the side so I can swatch it. So I have just regular old clear top coat. I don't do a bottom coat. I didn't do a base coat because I just think it's too many layers on your nails. Then again, base coats usually do help them not chip off so easily. And also top coat is also what helps them chip off so easily. So, I mean, whatever. I work all week. So, they're going to be chipping off by next week anyway. So, I always shake them up, which I know you're not supposed to technically do this. You're supposed to roll it in your hands because doing this gets air bubbles and thing, but I don't really personally care. Wow, yeah, that's a really, really vibrant color. It also feels very liquidy, so might have to do a couple coats. So my usual technique is I do off and on. So I do this one, like the purple color, this one the pink color, this one purple, this one pink, this one purple, and then the opposite on this hand. Pink, purple, pink, purple, pink. So I think that's what I'll do today. As you can see, it's a very, very vibrant color. Oh, see, I didn't see that in the bottle. It's a very, it's shimmery. My watch was vibrating. My Fitbit, not my watch. I mean, technically it is a watch, but anyway. Yes, it's very, very, very thin. So, I'm gonna have to do a couple coats of the purple. So, this video, I'm going to be posting next week. So, watch out next Wednesday for it. And just so you understand, I'm filming this in the future? Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, I'm going to be uploading it in the future. I'm filming this the day after I filmed last week's video. If you can even make sense of that. Okay. So, this hand always looks great. This hand is my trouble. This is my right hand. I'm right-handed. My left hand always looks the better one because obviously I'm right-handed. But supposedly an expert who can do nails can do a nail in like, you're supposed to be able to do like a nail in like 3 swipes or 2 swipes, 1 and then 2, and I can't do that for the life of me. As I just said, I'm terrible at this hand. I just messed up on this hand. Because apparently are very fast drying. Okie dokie. So, kinda can see a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna let these dry, and we will do top coats on them. So I will be back, guys. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm back. So I just walked around the house for a little bit, and I also have a fan sitting here, so it might be really loud on in the video. So sorry, guys. So I've just been sitting here doing this. Which honestly feels good because it's rather hot today. But it's also, it's one of those fans where you can turn it on, and then it's a spray bottle. So if you're hot one day and you want like a mist in your face, you can spray the spray bottle and it'll go into the fan and blow across your face. Luckily, I'm not hot today. I do have all the windows open, so it might get hot in here. Good, too quick. Okay, that's what I thought. Just trying to let these dry a little bit more. It's been a couple minutes, but they're still a little tacky. Have you guys ever tried that thing where you put water in a bowl? Well, you draw something, a dry erase marker on a plate, and then you put water in it, and then it floats up to the surface. Have you ever tried that? Because I don't think I've ever tried that. And if I have, it hasn't worked. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, I think they're ready now. So I usually just do one layer of top coat because then the layers on your nails just get too thick and it just peels right off. Then again, the keyword is I try to do only one top coat on each nail. There's sometimes where I biff my nail on accident, and then I have to go in and do the nail polish again, and then I have to do top coat over top of that once it dries. It's usually on this side of my hand. It's usually on my right hand. That's the other thing that I want you guys to know. Well, not really to know. I want to ask you guys: have your ladies, or obviously I'm not discriminating against the males that do their nails, but ladies, have you ever had your mother say, "Let your nails dry fully, so when you put the top coat on, the nail polish doesn't rub off into the wand and get the clear nail polish all muddy"? Has your mother ever told you that? Because my mom told me that every single time I did my nails. She goes, if you have red, make sure it's fully dried. Make sure that it's fully dried before you stick your top coat on. Otherwise, it'll dye the wand. The wand of the clear nail polish. And then it'll get the top coat all muddy and gross, where it's now, instead of clear top coat, it's now slightly tinted red top coat. Also, does anybody agree with me on this, that red is the worst color to get off your nails besides yellow? Because red and yellow I've always had trouble with. And the problem is that I like doing red for Christmas. Now, however, I do not like doing yellow because yellow is terrible. Terrible. I've never had a yellow nail polish that hasn't stained my nails before. Like, ever. I've never had a yellow nail polish that's not stained my nails. Okay, so this is a quick drying top coat, by the way. There. It's very, very bright. It almost matches my thing in the back. Very, very bright color. And my good side. Okay, so I think this video is long enough, so I'm gonna let you guys go. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye, guys.